Oh, okay. Were you just smiling into the camera? I didn't want it to start off me looking crazy. So.
Well, hi.
Hey.
It's our first on-camera video. On camera of us showing, right? Ourselves.
On camera.
We were?
Yeah, we went to Theater Circle.
Oh, but not for a review.
Yeah, that.
Our first review, it's not just us staring at our, not just you guys, rather, staring at our playbill. So, Oklahoma! We saw Oklahoma last night. Yay, Oklahoma! You may or may not know by now, but Joy and I really love Rodgers and Hammerstein. We are very big Rodgers and Hammerstein fans.
Mm-hmm.
Think starting from, what, Cinderella? Cinderella. You know, we grew up on the Cinderella with Brandy. That was our. So, I don't think we've. I'm almost positive we still haven't seen the original animation one, right?
Not fully, no.
Oh, also, don't mind the way I talk. It's okay. I'm just a little bit stuffy. Ha! It was an Oklahoma pun. I made an Oklahoma pun. Okay. But here we are. We saw Oklahoma last night. So excited. First time at
Circle in the Square.
Circle in the Square. What else?
Just really I loved it so much.
So, she just loved it so much. Why are you talking so, quietly and disrespectfully?
You always tell me I'm yelling, so.
I never tell you you're yelling.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I don't mean to. But, so it was our first time at Circle in the Square. And it was our first time seeing this production of Oklahoma. So, a couple of years back, we went through this phase where we were really, and I mean really, into the film live production with Mr. Hugh Jackman. That was the Western cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1999 or something like that.
And we had the DVD, and we watched that probably every night.
Yeah.
Every night we would watch it. Like, there was a short span of time where we were always either watching Cats, Oklahoma, or was it Into the Woods? Was it Into the Woods?
Or Sunday.
Or Sunday in the Park with George. Like, those were the
I think those were it.
The four that we were. Oh, no, I'm lying. Love Never Dies. We were watching.
Right. Yeah, I'm just looking at it right
the
now.
heck out of Love Never Dies. Anywho, so when you think of Oklahoma, you think of those huge casts, right? The big ensemble production, and then this production is 11 people maybe. 11 people.
Well,
So small, but it works. Now we had plans to go see it actually when it was at St. Anne's Theater. Warehouse, St. Anne's.
There's 12 people.
12 people. Okay, 12 people. We had plans to go see it, but I don't know what happened. Life got in the way or something. But we never made it to see it, and so we were like, oh man, because it's Brown Laurie, Oklahoma. We can't miss that. So, and then we were hearing such good things about it, but then it made the transfer to Broadway, so then it was all good. We finally got to go see it. My coworker I know was so excited. I'm supposed to give her a review, a rundown of how it was. And so, I have my points here so I can be a little more cohesive.
With your Lights of Broadway posted.
Oh, my Lights of Broadway postings. So, one of the numbers that I absolutely loved, which is funny because it's never really one of my favorite, I like it alright, numbers, was Many a New Day. You know, that huge girl, the female ensemble, and it's all those girls and Lori, and
Really?
Huh?
Not one of your favorites?
I mean, it is, but I like Kansas City.
Yeah.
I like mostly just the 80 Andy songs. Those are my joints. People say, well, anyway, I'll get to that. But Many a New Day, the staging of that
was hilarious.
It really was. It changed my whole view of the song. So it's the four females: Lori and Eller, Gertie, and Ado Andy. And they're shucking corn. And it's kernels flying like everywhere, and it's hilarious because Lori is giving corn to Ella and Ado Annie, and she, tossing them, and then when it gets time to give it to like Gertie, she just like chucks them on the floor basically. It's like hilarious. So I really loved that number. And then there was also People Will Say We're in Love, the reprise. Now I love People Will Say We're in Love, like just as like a song in general.
It's just such one of the greatest romantic songs.
Yeah.
Ever.
And so like the beauty of like this production, like the stage and the closeness of it, like
it's so intense. I would say that Rebecca Naomi Jones and the guy who played Curly, what's his name? Will, is that Will? Damon Dorno. Yes. Yeah. He and Rebecca have incredible chemistry. Like they opened up and I was just like, this is too intense. They're too intense.
You know what the People Would Say We're in Love revival reminded me of? Of Johnny Cash and like June Carter.
Mm-hmm.
Like that that one light, and then
they're like
sharing the microphone,
and it's the looks that they're giving each other, and it's it got really intense.
It really was. And then let's see, I just love that song. And then there was
and I would like to say that I would also think that Oklahoma is one of those shows where you can't really change how you sing it. Like you change the voice behind it, but not like the arrangements. But they really did a good job of like changing it up so that it fit this new way, this new production, and without it sounding like some hippie, like just ruining like Rodgers and Hammerstein's score and music and lyrics. But
it's such a classic. Like it's kind of like I was really kind of nervous, though I was excited to see it. Like even though I was like, they're gonna change it too much. I'm gonna like hate it. Like, but
because we had a hard time at Cinderella because they changed it a little bit. Like they changed what's the song? His Royal Highness. Like they changed that
the
orchestrations to it, and I was like, but I knew it the other way. But like this is really, they really immerse you into this new way of Oklahoma.
Speaking of new, the Dream Ballet. What you said you read about it? Like we were gonna love it or we were gonna hate it?
Yeah, I read that you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. And Broadway World never lies. I've noticed that. They never lie.
And I neither loved it nor hated it. I I took it as just part of the production.
Wouldn't have been my first choice. I didn't dislike it, but I didn't have any strong feelings toward it. It was modern. It was, although the dancer who dances great. We saw she was the understudy, which funny story. We were standing outside the theater when she was coming into the theater, and she gave us a nod, and I was just like, huh. I wonder if she was in the show. Goes inside, sees her name, looks. And when we got our play-by, I looked at it. I was like, oh, that was her. She nodded hi to us, you know.
Yeah.
Before she came in. But she did a great job, even though it's not my cup of tea. I mean, I'm more of a ballet girl myself, so mine kind of.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the casting now?
Yes.
Okay. You can go first. I don't always have to speak first.
Well, the casting was great. Everyone did their parts great. Mary Testa and Aunt Ella, it's Mary Testa. I mean,
when she came out, I was like, oh my God, we died. Like, if we remember we were like gonna go sit in the front. We were like, should we sit right at those tables? And then we kind of like chickened out when it came time. We were like, no, we don't want to be that close. But now I'm like, oh my goodness, Mary Testa, like to be able to be like she was right there. But it's fine. We were close enough. We were like 3 rows to the front, but it's okay. Sorry, go on.
She was funny. Everything was spot on. Her Aunt Ella was great, and I just loved how she kind of co-signed like Laurie's attitude. Like she was probably the same way when she was Laurie's age. Like anything Laurie ever did, and I noticed also that'll bring me to Rebecca Naomi Jones. Her Laurie, she played it so differently. Like I noticed most people tend to play Laurie kind of like as a little princess, a little bratty, like you know, like this is my farm and get off of the place you, and it's just kind of like okay, Laurie kind of. It's like that, but Rebecca played Laurie with such, she wasn't bratty, it was very much like she had an attitude problem. And I was here for it. Like, I like it just kind of like, this might be a character flaw of Lori's. Like, she might just have an attitude problem. And her and Curly click. And
but I love the way Rebecca Naomi Jones just, like, talks it. Like, her Lori was very, like, introspective.
Yeah.
And, like, like, when she talked, it was like...
She wasn't always screaming or shrieking at Curly. It just kind of like she just...
Like, she knew what she wanted.
Yeah, she just kind of just... about everything. Like, and her faces were the best. Like, you can see every expression. Like, she just... There's that one point where she, like, sat down in a chair and she just, like, plopped in it and plopped her leg up on the table. And I was like, okay, we see how you're feeling.
When she chucked the chair.
Yeah, she, like, tossed the chair and Curly was like, don't touch my hat. She chucked his hat across the stage and I was just like, wow. She was very, very, like, she was headstrong Lori. And she wasn't like, oh, no, I don't know what I want with my life. I just, like, she just kind of just... You really felt like she was just trying to figure everything out.
What did you think about Curly?
Oh, I like Curly a lot.
And he's from Brooklyn. Yeah,
he's from
Brooklyn.
Yeah. He... What's the word? He sang the songs in a way that you never would have thought.
Right.
To hear, like, oh, what a beautiful morning sound like. And it's just nice to hear him. And he was a good actor. And... Ali Stoker was really
Oh my God, Ali. So, did I tell him my 80 Annie story?
Mm-mm.
So, back when we were in school a couple of years ago, we had taken what's that class called?
Public speaking.
A public speaking course, basically. And we were doing crayas. Don't ask me what type of speech a craya is exactly. But for whatever reason, I chose to do my craya on 80 Annie. And this is when we were watching Oklahoma every night, basically. And I would say she's probably my favorite, like, musical theater character, I would have to say. And in my craya, I explained, like, why. Like, she was, like, I think I called her, like, the Eve of, like, the... Of, like...
A modern woman.
Like, of, like, a modern woman. Like, and I feel like Ali Stoker, she did such a good job, like, showing that. Like, usually, like, when you, like, a lot of, like, 80 Annies they play them as, like, ditzes.
Yeah.
Like, ditzy's, like, oh, she, like, or, like, really slow, like, oh, yeah, she doesn't really know any better. But, like, I felt like, this is just my interpretation, that Ali's 80 Annie knew exactly what she was doing, was not ashamed, and was basically, like, in control of her sexuality. And just seeing Ali, like, on stage, like, wow.
She was doing
like, she really was. And just... everything just looks so natural. You know what I mean? And it's like...
It wasn't like, oh, we have to change, like, this blocking because she's in a wheelchair. It just felt like... She's in a wheelchair, here's a, you know, like, it's just what it is, and it didn't hinder anything.
And she had great, she had great chemistry as well with her Will. Whose name is Will? Is his name Will, too?
No, his name's not Will. His name was Bill.
His name was Bill.
Oh, yeah, his name is Will.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
I thought it was Bill.
Bill
Brill.
Bill Brill?
Will Brill.
Will Brill.
Yeah.
They had good chemistry together too. Actually, the whole cast, I think, because of the...
Oh, no, that's the Aliyah Hakim.
Oh.
The Will's name is James. Yeah.
James.
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway, she had great chemistry with James, who played Will.
Too.
He really was. And, like, I think the closeness of it being such a small cast really kind of, like, you could see how well they, like, work together, like, have gotten to know each other. The Ali Hakim was funny, too. He was funny. Always a good job. Like, and...
Because they could make him, like, really, like, stereotypic.
Yeah.
And, like, he didn't play him like that at all. He's pretty...
That was the best part of, the Oklahoma. Like, no one was really, like, stereotypical. Like, it literally was not your grandmother's Oklahoma. It was not. And that's what I loved about it. And then there was, I mean, because our Lori, we got a brown Lori. Like, usually played by a white, like, soprano, like, what?
Yeah.
Brown curly hair Lori?
Curly hair.
Yeah, what? Wow. I just really loved it. And then... Who else? Who else we got shout out? We literally went, but so many people.
Yeah,
the Gertie was funny.
Yeah, her laugh was funny too. Like
I love. Okay, also funny. The Gertie's usually like high
pitched and shrill. Like her voice was like kind of like
that character
when
voice.
She first talked, and they were like, "Oh, okay," and then she laughed, and it was like, "Oh, that's funny."
Then she spoke in like an alto, like that was her voice. Mm-hmm. And then there was who can we shout out? Who else? Shout out. What do we in school like shout out?
Yeah, like, it was just that everyone just worked so well together, and maybe hopefully we might be able to go back and see it before it closes.
You want to see it again?
I would love to.
You would like to see it again?
They did give out chili and cornbread at the intermission. We can't tell you how it tasted because we didn't get up out our seats, but yeah, that's fine. Oh. And also we like the lighting. The lighting in the show was like a lot. Like, ooh, I didn't expect it. First of all, it's really bright when you come in. I'm not used to everything being so bright.
Very bright. I was like, this is gonna go down.
And like this when I came in, I was like, this is really bright. Like they don't warn you how bright it's gonna be. And then they also mess with your senses during the show. Like they turn off the lights.
Like all of them.
All of them. So it's just like you can't even see your hands in front of your face. Like it's that dark.
And then they're like talking, and you're just like, okay.
And it's like this green light and like this yellow light, and it's just really interesting.
Oh, we didn't talk about the ending.
Oh, the ending was. Should we give it away?
No, don't give. No, but the ending was. I had never been in a theater with the ending where everyone was just kind of like,
yeah,
what did we just witness? Mm-hmm. Like, what just happened? And the actors know too, because when they came out at the stage show, they were like, yeah, sorry about that.
Which the stage show was pretty cool.
It was like there weren't so many people. I don't know if it was
only like 8 of us
the time or whatever, but we ended up
getting pretty much everyone's signature but Ali's.
And also the lead dancer of that performance, Demisha, was that it?
Yeah, Demisha.
Yeah, they didn't come out. But, yeah. Very, receptive people? No, like, not receptive. Warm. They're very warm coming out of the stage door. Oh, but I'm not gonna, this is not what I'm meant to be doing. I just wanted to show you guys how it looked in the binder.
You can pull it up closer.
Pull it up closer?
Yeah, put it closer.
Teamwork. Okay. Oh, now we're getting a glare. Hold it down a little. There we go. Mm-hmm. And then the back. I'll take it, and then our little slip here, and then there's also another thing in the back. I'm just like, I'll preserve it because why not? Mm-hmm. It was talking about like the basically how to behave in a theater. I think that's what that page was.
Yeah. Also, yeah, there was loud gunshots at times, so they let you know that guns will be used.
I missed that.
Yeah, it's written and it's also on the website. They let you know that fog will be used. A lot of fog is used at
the Dream Ballet.
It passes pretty quickly.
But we were sitting in a spot where like it just congregated, like where the fog comes out, and everyone in our section was like.
But it was a pretty amazing show.
I loved it.
Like I can't sing the new versions of how they sing the songs except for I Can't Say No, which in itself is such a great number during the show. Like you're just like,
you go, Ali.
Yeah. You know, and they don't change the script to be like, oh, she's in a wheelchair or anything. Like I love that Ali's getting roles and her chair has nothing to do with it.
Yep.
It just so happens that the person playing this role is in a wheelchair, and it's just, it works, and it's amazing, and I hope she does Broadway very soon again.
So she comes back again.
Yeah. Someone make Ali her own show. And she deserves her own show. And put Rebecca in it, too, because they work great together. The whole cast is just great.
Oh, I had such a good time.
I know. And the stage door experience was fun. You know, Church and I don't normally stage door anymore because fans get crazy and crowds and just don't have the time for it anymore. Like, we work with small children all day. We don't want to be around people.
Adults acting like small
Little
children.
to get a signature. But no one was standing there. It wasn't even like, it was like 8 people.
Oh,
So.
we're running out of time. Let me show my swag real quick.
Oh, swag.
Here we go. Ready? Oh, okay.
Okay. Oklahoma. Okay.
There's that shirt. And
Oh,
then we also got...
That was also a fun part in the show.
What?
When they sing Oklahoma.
Oh,
yeah.
always.
Chicks and ducks and geese better scurry.
Hey, I can't
Also,
wait to wear this
that number was so great. The chemistry.
Yeah.
It was intense. I was like...
And then, I think that was it. There was no window card yet.
We got a magnet.
It's behind you. You see it?
Oh, it's behind me.
Magnet.
Pretty basic magnet.
Oh, and the cup.
We have a cup. It has circle and a square on it, and it says Oklahoma. But
it's in the sink because we didn't wash dishes. Yeah. So, next show that we're going to go see is probably going to be Waitress with Jeremy Jordan and Shoshana Bean.
And Ain't Too Proud.
I think we're going to try to see Ain't Too Proud. And maybe something else. We'll see.
Spring break, y'all.
Because no work means we can see shows. So I think we should sign off.
Alright, bye. From Tusicles Musicals.
I keep forgetting that's our name. We're Tusicles Musicals.
Tusicles Musicals. Bye.
Hey, why'd you cover me?
What, you want to do it together?
No, I mean, you can just turn it off without putting your hand in front of the screen.
Bye for real.
Bye.